Hi, this is Scott once again with Harbor Property Management, and I have for you today 3 property management tips and 3 reminders. November's rolling around, and so I just wanted to cover those. Tip number 1 for property managers and landlords: you have to document everything that happens with your tenant. Here's what I would suggest. Have your tenant make requests in writing. If they have a maintenance request, ask them kindly, hey, put it in writing, send me an email. Document what they are requesting. That way it's clear. There's no confusion. You as the landlord, you're going to want to document the steps you took to address that maintenance request. If there's ever any legal issue and it comes up, you're going to be able to show a judge or somebody, hey, look, these are the steps I took and I documented this. The key to success in our business, number 1 tip, documentation. Number 2, don't wait for to take legal action for a major breach of your lease agreement. If your tenant is really screwing up over there and they're seriously violating your lease agreement, don't wait, don't hesitate, get help, contact an eviction attorney and address it quickly. If there's anything that needs to be resolved, it's really important to tackle that quickly. And then tip number 3 is don't cut corners. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen this. I get calls and I talk to potential clients on a daily basis, and usually I'm being asked to help get them out of a problem. And what I found is that problem is when landlords are cutting corners or they're doing favors. And what I mean by that is I've seen more problems arise out of a landlord cutting corners or doing favors for a family member, a friend, a relative, a cousin, a coworker. I know them from work, or their friend knows them and they got a good job. And here's my advice. I invite them to apply for my property. I'm going to run their credit and background and I'm going to screen them just like I am everybody else. That will save you a ton of trouble and a lot of money down the line. Probably the best tip right there. 3 reminders, guys. Number 1, protect your property from trespassers. So it's kind of broken down into LAPD and Sheriff Department, county and city. So if you walk into your local sheriff department, for example, and you could ask for that form, the trespass form, and you document your property, there's nobody there. I'm going to be doing some maintenance on the property, usually a rent ready, right? You're getting your property ready for rent. You don't want a squatter jumping in there while you're doing all this work. And then all of a sudden they produce a fraudulent lease agreement or a utility bill. And the sheriff is going to say, hey, I'm not touching this. You're going to have to evict them. If you fill out that form, the sheriff will immediately show up. They'll look at the form. They're going to take that guy out of the house in handcuffs. That's my suggestion. Security deposits. Remember, that law just changed. I think it was July 1st. You can no longer ask for more than 1 month's rent worth of security deposit. And that was AB 12, Assembly Bill 12, that passed a while ago, and it went into effect this summer. And so there are a couple exceptions. If you own more than 2 properties or more than 4 units personally, then you cannot ask for more than 1 month's worth of security deposit. And then finally, Proposition 33 is coming up in November. Hey, this is the big one. It would repeal basically the Costa-Hawkins Act, and it would make all properties subject to rent control. Right now, they have passed the statewide rent control, and it affects most properties. They're going after your single-family homes, the single-family rental properties, the mom and pops that are renting out their house. They're going to be under rent control if this Proposition 33 passes. Please vote no. Have a wonderful day. I hope this helps. My name's Scott. I'm with Harbor Property Management. Here's my information below. If you need a great property management team, call me at Harbor Property Management, and I look forward to talking to you. Take care.